Hey guys, this week's video is dedicated to all our brothers and sisters in the land of Israel. This coming Wednesday is going to be Shavuot. If you haven't signed up yet, it's not too late. Come join us here at the Ten Commandments. Enjoy delicious food with great people. Can't wait to see you. I've come across quite a few headlines of articles describing the sense of loneliness that's on the rise in today's society. You know, COVID really amplified it, but even afterwards, there's increasingly a sense of loneliness, not amongst seniors, where this has always been a challenge, amongst young people. Young people increasingly are feeling disconnected, isolated. They're getting sense of these feelings of loneliness. And, you know, loneliness it can come at any time, this feeling. You could be in a room full of people having a great time and feel extremely lonely. You could be by yourself and feel totally fine. There's kind of a paradox to this feeling of loneliness. You know, the things that you value within yourself, the strengths, you know, your independence, your self-sufficiency, your completeness as a person, those same strengths also make you prone to feelings of loneliness. And the question is, what's missing? What's missing is connection, right? That's why you can be in a room full of people and still feel lonely, because it's not about the quantity of the people, it's about the quality of connection. Everybody wants to feel connected, right? This week's Torah portion, actually Parsha Bamidbar, which is the first in the fourth book of the Torah, begins with kind of like a similar paradox to this feeling of loneliness. And that's the idea of the census. God commands Moshe to count the Jewish people. Take a census. The idea of a census is interesting, you know. Everyone's equal, right? You're just counted as one. It doesn't make a difference of your title or the size of your checkbook or bank account or anything like that. You're one person. You're counted as one. So it would seem like, oh, you're just like negating the individuality of the person, right? You're just one of this total. But at the same time, it's made up, the number is made up of individual people. You take away one person and that total changes, right? So it's made up of individuals. It's a similar paradox. You know, it's like cells, blood cells in a body, right? A blood cell, an individual blood cell, lives, does its thing, dies within the body. The body survives the death of a blood cell. But a blood cell can't survive the death of the body. That's kind of the lesson of the census that God wanted to give to the Jewish people. You might live your independent lives, but you're all interconnected. You all follow the same Torah, serve the same God, do the same mitzvah. You all have the same destiny, the same vision, the same journey. You're all on the same journey, even when you're on different paths. The goal is the same. And God is telling the Jewish people, don't view yourself as just an individual blood cell. You know, don't be foolish and think like you're totally interdependent. You're part of the one body, and you're all connected to each other. And this lesson, I think, kind of also helps understanding when we're feeling any sense of loneliness. This can kind of help. Instead of fighting those feelings, we need to connect more, right? Break out of our cocoon. Remember that we're part of a community. We're part of a bigger nation. And how do we break out of that cocoon? How do we connect? You know, we live in a society that has constantly made these tools more and more to isolate. You could live in your home and you feel like you might be connected for a moment on social media, but we're more and more isolated. We're more and more in our own cocoons, you know, staying in our own little bubbles. What better time to break out than Shavuot, when we relive the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai, when all the Jewish people camped as one nation, one people with one heart. Come connect with the community. Come connect with each other. Let's work on connection. Yes, we're super independent, super self-sufficient. With all the great strength and capabilities each individual has, we need each other. The value of 11 is because it's preceded by 10 and it's followed by 12. Let's connect. Shabbat Shalom.